All the excitement of horse racing, the stories along the backside, expert analysis of the big race. This is Inside Track, presented by the Fairgrounds Racecourse and Slots. And here's your host of Inside Track, Charlie Ricks and Bernie Halprin.
Now you scratched Commanding Curve in the I think it's the Curlin Stakes was it a while back? I'm not sure about that, but give us an update on Commanding Curve's health.
Yeah, he's doing great. He actually ran in the Travers, and then we did a health check on him, which we do a lot on our horses, and he had some bone bruising, and just where the cannon bone or the shin bone meets the ankle, he had some bruising. So we gave him 60 days off. Nothing major, just a freshening. He's back training now, going through the motions of getting ready, looking great.
Terrific.
You know, Dallas, you came up under the tutelage of the great Wayne Lucas, and he seems to just be timeless. I mean, this guy just keeps going. He's had the Eclipse Award-winning 2-year-old Take Charge Brandy, 2-year-old filly, that is. Right. But what I notice is it doesn't seem like you train your horses the way that Wayne Lucas does. And when I say that, what I mean is, as a handicapper, when I see Wayne Lucas, especially with some of his younger horses, it looks like they're breaking stopwatches in the mornings. They've got more bullets than Al Capone, as we like to say. When I look at the Dallas Stewart horses, it doesn't look to me like you're asking for that much in the morning. Would that be a notable difference in philosophy for you?
Well, I think we look for consistency. And, you know, we do different things throughout their training regimen. You know, we might let them finish strongly in their gallops, not work them so fast. You know, got to keep them healthy, and if they're healthy and sound, and if they're good, they can compete. But they have to be healthy, and you know, we try to find different ways to keep them healthy. Lay them out there on the track going fast as they can every week. I mean, that just doesn't
knocks them out.
That doesn't go good for me.
But now let me ask you: do you stay in touch with Wayne Lucas?
Sure, we talk. You know, I mean, we're not, you know, daily talking right now, but when we're in Kentucky, we talk. We're very good friends.
Hey, Dallas, it's great to see you. I mean, I see you everywhere. You're a guy who supports the community, and see you at Saints games, Pelicans, and all that good stuff. But, you know, going by what Bernie said about horses as they get past maybe 3 years old, Macho again, I think, one of your great horses ran well as one of the older horses, won some big races. So, obviously, you've had success beyond the 3-year-olds as they get to be the older horses.
It's tough, you know, when you put them through that Triple Crown campaign, and then they go to the Travers, you know, to come out of that, like you said, Macho again, he wasn't a big horse, and he wasn't a horse that exercised extremely fast every day, but he was very competitive. He won the Stephen Foster as a 4-year-old. He won the New Orleans Handicap. I mean, he was a very accomplished individual.
He liked Churchill Downs, I remember that.
Yeah, he loved it here too, though. He won. Yeah. He ran big here in the New Orleans Handicap.
So we're spending time with Dallas Stewart, one of the more popular trainers here at the Fairgrounds. He's won the Louisiana Derby, a Risen Star Stakes. He's won the LeCompte Stakes. Kentucky Oaks, he won in 2006. And who was the filly in the Kentucky Oaks in 2006? Was that Lemon?
That's Lemons Forever. That's the mother of the nice filly that I have this year, and actually the mother of the filly that I ran last year in the Kentucky Oaks, Unbridled Forever. She was 3rd in the Kentucky Oaks, and now this year we have Forever Unbridled, who was 2nd in the Silver Bullet Day. We'll be going to the Rachel, hopefully to the Fairgrounds Oaks, and then on to the Kentucky Oaks. That's the hope.
That's the hope. That's on the filly side. On the let's look at the Louisiana Derby. Any hopefuls this year?
Coming up a little short right now. I've got a colt that I really like. He's actually still a maiden and ran 4th here. I think he's going to be fine once the race is spread out, you know, 1 mile and an 1/8. It might be a little later on in the year. You know, as far as Derby, it's not looking that bright for us right now.
Dallas, do you prefer to train horses that can get a route of ground? It seems to me, whether it's coincidence or not,
just fast. It don't matter how far.
You just want them in front. I understand.
Just want fast horses.
All kidding aside, it seems to me though like that's the kind of horse that I see you with. That you have a lot of success with horses that are classic type contenders. Is that? Have you ever? What about?
I appreciate that. That's a compliment.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, do you have any speed balls that you try to harness that speed and you find it frustrating?
You know, when they're fast, you just got to let them do their thing. And you know, I don't think you can train a horse to be fast. He's just fast. And you know, like you say, we're fortunate that we have some horses that want to finish up and run strong through the stretch.
But you have to be happy with the performance in the Silver Bullet Day, right, with a second-place finish?
Oh, absolutely. It's her second time going 2 turns. She ran against some really nice fillies. She finished it off good. I think once they go 1 mile and an eighth in the Kentucky Oaks, hopefully here 1 mile and a 16th, that it'll be right up her alley.
Yeah, and you look back at the Silver Bullet Day, Dallas, the winner got the Chamber of Commerce trip. You could never get a better trip than that.
Yeah, it was a great race for her, and but we're happy with our filly. She came out very healthy.
Okay, let's go. We like to get some inside information here, Dallas, if you don't mind. In today's first race, you have a horse in, the 5-horse. Don't Be Mad. I like the odds, 5-1. Do you like them?
You know, I don't gamble, so it doesn't matter if he's 5-1 or 50-1. So usually if I'm betting, they're getting beat. So.
So what? Yeah, but all right. Let's look at this horse quickly. Don't Be Mad on the first race today. Post time is 1:25 today. What sort of pace do you see in this race for your horse?
Well, he's a come from beyond horse. The horse had 2 really good works before the last race. I mean, super works. Actually, he worked with Forever Unbridled and worked great with her, but he ran in the mud and he ran horribly. So we got a dry track today. I think that's going to help him significantly, and we'll see what happens.
Dallas, you know, you took that horse over from Sturgis Ducoin. He was the previous trainer. And let me ask you, when you have a new trainee, a new pupil, so to speak, what are the things that you look for right away where you say, you know what, maybe I can improve this, maybe I can tweak that, maybe this is a reason that the horse isn't performing at the highest level?
Well, you just give him a really good health check. Make sure that everything's the way it's supposed to be, which it was. Sturgis did a great job with the horse. I'm actually partners with this owner, Jack, on 3 other horses, and he just wanted all of his horses in the same barn. So it wasn't a deal where he wanted to move the horse from one trainer to me to do better. It's just that a convenience thing.
One-stop shopping.
Yeah. So
Do you like that, having more say-so, being the owner as well, beyond just a trainer? Is that important?
I mean, you put your money up and you hope you break even like every other owner. So
I like your answer about you don't bet on the race. That's a very honest
I just
answer.
like
but
to see him run. You know, I love to see him run.
Okay, we're with Dallas Stewart, a favorite trainer here at the fairgrounds. We really appreciate the time.
Yeah, let me make this point, Charlie, because I did some research on Dallas on Equibase. When your horses have earned $36 million over the years, why bet? You don't need to bet.
I was thinking about that. Right. I mean, you're making your money, and then you're not risking. Well, a little bit you are risking.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoy betting. You know, if we're together, we're hanging out. You know, but to really, you know, to think that I'm going to beat him, I just know it's not going to happen. But it's fun, you know. But I'm just.
And how many trainers have actually given you? I used to ask some trainers, I won't mention their names, and I would say, is your horse going to win? And they would be so diplomatic. Well, I don't know. You know, there's a lot of factors that come into play. So they just didn't want me to say, oh, yeah, I bet on the horse, and then I lost my money. And then I come back to them and say, hey, I thought you told me your horse was going to win. So,
well, it's a great opportunity to be here in the winter. The fairgrounds is absolutely the best surface. You can just look back and see, you know, Rachel was prepared here, you know, last year. Steve's really good filly, you know, my good horses. You know, it's just a great time to be here.
Dallas Stewart, look for him in the program here at the fairgrounds. Thank you once again. We're looking forward to Commanding Curve returning to the races. Very popular horse here at the fairgrounds. And roughly, what give us a date for his return? Roughly.
You know, I don't know if he'll make the races here. I think it's going to be probably Churchill before he's ready. Probably late April, early May. You know, he's a big horse. You know, you have to really get him fit. He has to run a distance, not 6 furlongs. So it's going to take some time.
You're pointing for the Stephen Foster?
That would be one of the ideal goals, you know, to get maybe 1 or 2 races before then. So, and then on through the summer, there's a ton of good races, and through the fall. That's the plan. Keep him healthy.
Thank you, Dallas Stewart, and good luck today. Good luck today in that first race, the 5-horse. Don't be mad. We'll see you very soon. Okay, let's go to break. We'll come back and finish up hour number 2 for Inside Track. You're listening to ESPN Radio 100.3 New Orleans.